Hello everyone, welcome to my channel What I Think Of. Today I'm going to review UFC Fight Night that happened on 22nd October, uh, just a few days ago. UFC Fight Night Costa versus Vettori. First, I will talk about prelims. I will just give my brief impressions of every fight in this UFC Fight Night. Let us talk about prelims. The first bout was between Jonathan Martinez and Zviad Lazashvili. Uh, it was a gritty fight. In the first round, Zviad Lazashvili seemed to be having an upper hand, but soon after that, Jonathan Martinez took over. And the left jab of Jonathan Martinez worked very good in this bout. He continuously pressurized with his left jab onto Zviad Lazashvili, and Jonathan Martinez really came onto his own, and he escaped takedown attempts, 5-6 takedown attempts from Zviad Lazashvili. So once you continuously keep on attacking with your left jab and effectively, I would say, and keep on avoiding takedown attempts from your opponent, there you go. You will of course win the fight. So Jonathan Martinez jabs are very good, and he also threw some kicks in as well. And Lazashvili his face got bruised in the end by the third round. And in the end, judges, went in favor of Jonathan Martinez. Let us talk about the bout between Valerie Souza and Ronda Marcos. See, Valerie Souza had a lot of opportunities of takedowns. She successfully took down Ronda Marcos for quite a few times, but she couldn't capitalize on them. And Ronda Marcos survived. When she survived the first round, she took over. Ronda landed a lot of punches on Lavinia. And then from second round onwards, Lavinia got tired. Ronda Marcos does not have a good record. So of course she was there to prove a point, and which she did. She battled very well. She survived the takedown attempts of Souza, and she landed a lot of jabs on Souza. So in the end, of course, it was, I would say, rather comfortable win for Ronda Marcos. She was there to prove the point that she could still compete. And Lavinia Souza was actually telling her corner mates, her teammates, that she is tired. So once you get tired and the pressure is on, and Ronda Marcos kept the pressure on Souza, so you are going to lose. So in the end, of course, Ronda Marcos won. She won the bout, and it was a unanimous decision from judges. Okay, let us talk about this fight. Jeff Molina versus Daniel De Silva. Flyweight bout. What a fight. It went to 2 rounds, and Daniel De Silva started well, but then Jeff Molina came into his own, and at the start of the second round, Jeff Molina threw a heavy right punch right at the chin of Daniel De Silva and knocked him out, and then followed by several punches over his body, and then referee said that's it. So Jeff Molina won by knockout. What a fighter he is. Daniel De Silva is also a very good fighter. Seems to be a very good fighter. But Jeff Molina is a powerhouse. I'm really looking forward to his next fight now. He's a knockout man. He's a knockout fighter. Okay, this match. This was a lightweight bout between Kama Vardi and Jai Herbert. Jai Herbert won it within a few seconds, or should I say half of the time of the first round, by knockout. This was a boxing match, I would say. Jai Herbert really came into his own and threw very good punches, so many punches that Kama Vardi was just bamboozled. He was knocked out. So a very good win by Jai Herbert. Yeah, Jai Herbert seems like a boxer. He must have a big boxing background. I don't know the history, but that bout was he won by knockout boxing punches. Very good. Okay, the next fight was middleweight bout between Jamie Pickett and Laureano Staropoli. This was very boring bout, very boring fight. Both fighters did not do anything. If you ask me, they just wasted time. I don't know. They could do so much, but they did not. Both of them were afraid of each other. I don't know. Staropoli was actually looking to take down Jamie, but Jamie, of course, is a big man. Yeah, so Staropoli was not able to take Jamie down. But Jamie also did not do anything. And at the in the third round, last 20 seconds, Jamie Pickett threw some punches at Staropoli. In the end, I think that is why Jamie Pickett won by judge's decision. Okay, let us talk about this bout. It's a strawweight bout, ladies bout, between Tabitha Richie and Maria Oliveira. This one was won by Tabitha Richie. A lot of jiu-jitsu technique, a lot of takedowns Tabitha Richie did, and Maria Oliveira just had no answer whatsoever. So it was a good technical fight, dominated by Tabitha Richie, and of course she won. Okay, now this next fight, which was okay, this next fight between David Onama and Mason Jones. That was a dog fight. Very, very good fight. You gotta see what MMA, what UFC is all about. Watch this fight. It was an absolute beauty, absolute dog fight. Very, very good fight. Both the fighters, both David Onama and Mason Jones, fought their hearts out. It was, very, very close fight, but in the end, Mason Jones won. All three judges scored in favor of Mason Jones. Why? The only thing is, Mason Jones did a lot of takedowns, and I don't think David Onama, perhaps he did one or two takedowns, that's it. So maybe that is one weakness of David Onama. Otherwise, he also seems to be a very good fighter. But Mason Jones is an extremely good fighter. Overall, it was a very, very close fight, very good fight, one of the best fights I've seen. So this was a good fight. But Mason Jones won in the end. Okay, this fight, the final prelim fight between Gregory Rodriguez and Jun Yong Park. Gregory Rodriguez, being a Brazilian fighter, he is very good in jiu-jitsu. He won the fight. Jun Yong Park from South Korea. He put up a good fight, but Gregory Rodriguez, wow. He's not only good in jiu-jitsu, but his punching game, boxing game is one of the best. In this particular match against Jun Yong Park, he showed that he can do jiu-jitsu, he can take down the enemy at will at any time, and also he can lay down a real boxing showdown, and that's what he showed, the real class. You want to see a high class MMA fighter, you will find in Gregory Rodriguez, and in this match he showed his skill. World class jiu-jitsu player as well as world class MMA come boxing player. Superb match. Jun Yong Park showed a good fight, but in the end he was not able to cope with the relentless punching of Gregory Rodriguez. Very good fight. Rodriguez, of course, won. by a knockout. In second round, he punched Jung Yong Park so many times that he was just knocked out, and referee stepped in and stopped the fight. Excellent. Gregory Rodriguez should be in the main card. He is that good of a fighter from Brazil. And a player like Rodriguez shows that when you do not rely on just one skill, you become successful. Rodriguez being an excellent player of jiu-jitsu, but in this fight he showed that he can up his game to any kind of opponent in the world if jabs and boxing and all other things of MMA are concerned. Versatile fighter he is. I see him going to places in UFC. A fighter to watch out.